It's Week 16 of the 2028 season. And coming up, we'll see the workhorse, Jonathan Taylor. You look at league leaders and see his name, third best in the league coming in. It's the Colts and the Texans, next on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong. Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row. And that's the kind of streak you don't see too often in today's NFL since there's so much parity. So the way they've played has been truly remarkable.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30, up to the 33. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
And normally in this spot we talk about passing numbers from last week, but this time it's all about the rushing. 3 times he found the end zone in his last ball game. He is a do-everything quarterback, and you have to expect we'll see him call his own number here as well.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Yeah, Richardson will throw to start out here. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number. And he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
Check pass, check pass.
Now it's Richardson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Colts at 13-1 now on the year. And they've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row.
And let's give them a ton of credit because in a league that's built on any given Sunday, any team can win. To run off this kind of a streak, this kind of a number, that's pretty darn impressive.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Richardson looking to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
That's into the hands of Woods. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 7 yards there and a first down. On the option to give to Taylor here. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Richardson to throw. His pass caught. So they're left with a 3rd and 3. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Richardson looking to throw this. Touchdown! Josh Downs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
That time, a 9-play drive, and it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here come the Texans now for their first drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
He finds his man, complete. That's Graves. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. As Stroud now to throw. That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Now they try the right side here. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
And when you put the ball in the end zone 13 times on the season, one thing is apparent. You didn't do it all on your own. Offensive line is creating some nice space for you, and you're probably getting some good blocks downfield from your wide receivers.
That'll give him 8 that time, and 3rd and 1 now. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beef eaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu. I'll tell you that much for free. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. 2nd down and 6 now.
Go, Reed, go.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef, that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now a carry for Allen. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
That complete to Downs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Okay, break. Here we go, back.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts, 18 and a first down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
On the option left, Richardson. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Now Allen. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Houston would give them the season sweep. First and 10, Taylor now. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Cowboy 80. Hurt. Ready.
Richardson working from the gun. To the right side and intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
On the bootleg, Stroud. It's brought in by Harris. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Stroud off the play fake. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson ready for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 4. On the option left, Richardson. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the 1st. They give to Taylor out of the gun. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Colts.
Okay, ready.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the 1st. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Right there, hurt.
Now Richardson. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the field right in the quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Here we go. Set.
Again, it's Richardson. This is caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. QB sneak, Richardson. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Anthony Richardson, as the first half is winding down. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Anthony Richardson who took it into the end zone to finish things off. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Texans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort.
Here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Graves. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Got his man, Dell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and a couple.
At the Colts 18-yard line.
The throwing again is Stroud. And Anderson's got it. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. With his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have got it back to within a score. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Colts offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Ready, go.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 60 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Ready, check pass, check pass. Ready.
Back to throw now on 1st down. A short throw pulled in by Woods. Room to maneuver at the 35.
Oh, rumble, big man.
For a Colts touchdown. Jelani Woods, 58 yards. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Throw left side complete. That's Graves. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Play action. Stroud now. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Stroud. That is caught. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 44-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Stroud working out of the gun, finding Harris on back-to-back plays. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Here's Stroud. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Stroud looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Now Stroud. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throw.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. From 4 yards out. And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The visitors' offense and running back Jonathan Taylor heading back onto the field. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth. Richardson out of the shotgun. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Let's go.
Here's Richardson to throw. That complete to Downs. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Complete to Josh Downs. A gain of 12. First down, Colts.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Street. Let's go now.
Richardson looking to throw. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Here we go. Set.
Off the option, here's Taylor. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Colts on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown Colts. Jelani Woods. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Colts extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Now for the point after. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And a Jelani Woods touchdown catch capped things off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now out comes Houston. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. He gets it complete to Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Here goes Stroud again. That's complete to Dell. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 39. Stroud to throw it. It's brought in by Harris. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. And Stroud now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Graves. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 20-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
Here we go.
Stroud out of the gun here. Finding Harris over the middle. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
let's go.
Again, it's Stroud. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Graves. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. From 6 yards away. And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the result, a Houston touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And some room to work. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 81 yards rushing. Carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Hold them ready.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Three.
On the option left, Richardson. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Throwing now is Richardson. And this taken in by Downs. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the handoff, Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down. Richardson looking to throw it. Flushed out right. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Now that's a killer because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Down to a knee goes Richardson, and that should finish off this victory. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
So for the Colts, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, they hit double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now. Ready. Here we go. Shot. Go. Come on. Come on. Shot. Let go. go. Here we go. Huh. Ready? Hut, hut. Ready, ready, ready. Set. Set up. Got it. Ready? Ready. Set. Go. Set. Ready. Set. Go. Ready. Break. Ready. Ready. Down. Hut. Let's go. Hut, hut. Okay, break. Ready? Let's go now. Here we go. Shot. Come on, come on. Set. Ready? Set up. Set up. Here we go, here we go. Ready? Ready, ready? Set! Ready, ready, ready. Set! Go! Okay, ready? Set, go! Set! Ready! Ready, ready? Ready? Hut! Down! Hut, hut! Let's go! Ready? Let's go now! Set up! go. Set. Ready. Come on, come on. Set, go. On the set. Set, go. Set up. Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Hup.